welcome to Strictly Come Dancing, It Takes Two. Coming up on tonight's show, we talk to the two people who sparked off this comment.
I can't bear it. I think Bruno was completely in the wrong and should never have given a 10 for that. In fact, they should have been disqualified.
Kelly and Brendan come face to face with Craig. After a difficult week for Penny, Rod will be in the studio to show his support. And with only 2 days to go, the pressure's building on Kate and Anton.
What is that? It's not even near. It's not even close. It kills me when you do this.
So last Saturday, the bad boy of the ballroom, Brendan, did an illegal lift, but still got top marks from Bruno. We'll talk to him in just a moment. But first, let's see how the other 9 couples feel about it.
Brendan, why do you always go and ruin things? You put 3 lifts in and you know the rules are only 2. And now we have to mark it down. 8.
Penalised, 8.
Donut, 8. Can't help myself. 10! 10! 10! 10!
Bruno just let them get away with it.
I don't think it's fair on the other contestants.
If you want to be pickety and nickety and of course, they're all going to get 5 or 6s. Because none of them are world champions. But within these competitions, if somebody does a great job, I want to reward them.
Mega resentment from the other couples because we got a 10 with the lifts in, but at least we were penalised from the other 3 judges, so at least they'll be somewhat
They don't talk to us anyway. I think we were all surprised that, you know, by breaking the rules, you can get a 10.
It wasn't right. It wasn't really a correct score, was it?
A 10 should be the perfect performance, and there was an extra lift, so it wasn't.
I do not regret the 3 lifts at all. There's no way.
The dance was so good, and so sort of, to me, it didn't really matter.
It's a shame that maybe one rule is for one and not for the others.
They should stick to the rules. Otherwise, what's the point? We could all just stick lifts in and still get 10s.
Our dancers will now look to us and go, well, if Brendan can do it and get a 10 for it, why can't I do it?
Clearly, what they're showing is the rules are there to be broken. So, from my point of view, it's game on.
You cannot give someone a 10 they break rules. Otherwise, I might as well get redundant James Jordan, Gabby's dancer, to shave his head and stand in for me at the weekend. I'll get a 10.
Come on, like a 10? And I was just kind of gutted because I really wanted to have the first 10.
Brendan and I, we're mavericks in that way, in that we're just on our own and we're kind of fighting our own corner.
Rules, yes, they're there, and they're there for a reason. A silly reason, but they're there, and we've got to abide by them. But at the same time, if you feel strongly about something, you've got to be true to yourself. Isn't that the most important thing?
All the time we're out there performing for people at home, we're going to do what we want.
Thank you so much.
Please welcome Kelly, Brendan and Craig.
Wow.
I mean, it's interesting though, right? I mean, I know that, and it was, may I say, such a beautiful dance. Do you regret it a little bit?
Let me answer that.
OK, all right, off you go, Cole.
I regret. I kind of feel I let Kelly down in a little way because I think, you know, I maybe pushed it that one time too far. But at the same time, I choreographed a dance, and it felt right to do what I did there. And it wasn't like it was a lift for like 20 seconds in the air where we weren't doing dancing content. We came off the floor for 1 second. Most of the dance was pure dance content, which I think she danced really well. And I just think the whole hype of all this thing is like...
Brendan Cole, are you telling me you didn't think this would happen? Do you think that the judges would go, no, put in an extra lift?
No, I thought they'd do the usual and slag me off and say, well, you're getting less marks. But I didn't think that would matter so much at this stage of the game.
OK, all right, it's a good point, because we're still talking about it Thursday, but I have to say the forums are still talking about it.
The forums, you know, I kind of feel like I've let people down on the outside, the audience, and I'm sorry for that. I didn't want to ruin people, you know, especially people that are backing us. But at the same time, it was just one little thing.
Okay, he has a point.
Yeah,
Craig,
but one little
he really
thing,
has a point.
Yes, but one little thing is a rather large thing in this instance. I'm sorry, and I still stick with what I believe, that they should have been disqualified. There should be
disqualified?
Yeah, there should be There should be some bigger rule in there.
So
or
make
some
the
bigger.
rule. So the rule has been made.
Rules, yes,
the rule has
then
been made and said, if you do this is what's going to happen. You can't make the rules once it's done.
Yes, but OK, why are you not abiding by the rules then?
What have I ever abided by the rules?
But look at all the other dancers. You're putting them in jeopardy because they could just go out and be anarchy on the floor.
So let them do that and then you'll mark them down.
No, that's ridiculous. I think there should be a disqualification for this sort of thing. Otherwise,
come on, Craig.
Going
do me a favour.
to get
It's an
anyway.
entertainment programme. It
yes,
is not
but
a
that's
world
but don't
championship.
you see, Brendan? That's what makes the show entertaining. The rules make it entertaining.
Okay.
Because people have to abide by them, and that's the challenge.
I mean, what's interesting
surely.
is, since it's happened, Kelly, let me bring you into this, but otherwise...
Well, I didn't realise it was going to be so controversial. I had no idea.
I feel like Kilroy. You didn't think it was
I mean, otherwise I never would have done it. But when I watched the dance back, I'm really proud of that dance, and I'm proud of what we did. And I don't regret getting low marks. I don't regret us doing it.
Yes, but you could have had all 10s. I mean, that could have been a faulty routine.
Now I'm thinking, well, because the rest of the contestants don't seem to praise it, and they seem to be quite annoyed that we did it, it makes me want to go out there on Saturday and do a great performance and don't break the rules, and we'll just go out and we'll try and get all 10s on Saturday.
I'm disappointed the other couples are not supporting us just by the dance. It's like, oh, we
sorry, I think everybody
it.
thought the dance was brilliant,
like,
but what's happened...
Come on, guys, get a laugh. Go and do your own thing. If you don't like it, you don't have to...
Fighting talk.
Well, I think if I saw if Kenny went out and did like 3 lifts...
He's thinking of doing a lift.
Well, good on him. Maybe he should, you know. I mean, I would support it and go, well, yeah, you do what you need. There's lots of people in the competition doing things that maybe isn't considered dance or...
You know, and then go into a foxtrot, and then go into... No, but what I'm saying is you can break all the rules. Then forget all the heel leads then.
You're allowed to do 2
Then forget all heel leads, forget all heel turns. Just forget all the technical side of it completely.
It's not the technical side because it is...
Then you may as well be doing dance fever.
Let me speak.
Guys.
It's the American Smooth. It was 2 lifts. We put an extra pump. It wasn't even like... It wasn't like a full-on thing.
But you didn't even need that,
Do you know what?
It wasn't that dramatic. See,
it worked.
Do you know, we're cleaning the slate. We are doing a new thing.
Can I just apologise very quickly?
Yes.
I apologise to Kelly for putting this thing in.
My grandmother's devastated.
And I apologise to the audience for letting the people down that have been supporting us, and we felt that we've let them down. I'm really, really sorry. I just did what I felt was right, and I was wrong. I'm sorry.
No, it's nicely done. All we need is a DNA test, and it'll all be great. Now, let's just say, looking ahead, you're doing the Paso Doble. This is your training.
This week, for the Paso Doble, I'm feeling a lot more confident. I've really pulled out all the stops to make sure Brendan choreographs like a great dance.
Good girl.
I'm going to do it if it kills me, just to prove a point.
Kelly was very excited about doing the cape.
And like me and the pink cape are just like, we belong together and we just become one. And I start doing all this like under the legs, around the back. Apparently girls don't do cape work, in his opinion. So I can't let him get away with that.
I think the fact that she's felt that strongly about it, you kind of got to give in sometimes and just say, okay, if you want to do it that badly, then we'll do it, but it's on your head.
So it won't be very heavy, but it'll just have a little sparkle, just hopefully a shimmer. I don't even know if it'll be picked up on camera, but hey, it'll be your cape.
I know. Girls, I got my own way, okay? I convinced Brendan that women can be great bullfighters, and my pink crystal cape is on its way. Yes!
Kelly, you are our first female celebrity ever to use it. Are you nervous? Because even I find holding a tissue can be quite daunting. You're going to have to wave this thing.
I am now. I didn't realise that no one had done it before, and I couldn't believe how shocked Brendan was when I suggested it. I thought there was this famous
And they're
going to
make you a special one.
It's pink with Swarovski crystals. It's worth doing it just for that.
You've trained really hard. At first you only did 8 hours. I think you must have done 7 hours in the last 24. Craig, it does look good, doesn't it? You said.
Yeah, I think it's a great idea. I really do. You know, and I really support anyone that goes out there and gets creative with it. You know,
really?
I do, except for rule breaking.
Okay.
I mean, you know,
what do you
we're
mean?
not doing
roll
all of this
reversals
again.
is
Are there any
fine.
rules this week that I need to be aware
Yeah,
of?
but in that lift that you're doing there, make sure that one foot is on the floor at all times, because it's dangerous. Because if Brendan lifts you an inch off the ground,
what will happen? Will we be disqualified? Or something?
I hope so. I'd love to get that out.
You're
That's
so
the rule.
mean.
Stop. Guys, good luck. Thank you so much. Kelly, Brendan and Craig.